wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. We are underway from AT&T Stadium. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Prescott looks to throw right away. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
Prescott on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. Inside give to Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. In motion, the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Dorrance Armstrong. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Going for it with Sanders, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Dancing to his left. the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Prescott off play action. Steps away. This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run it with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. From the red zone now, Prescott. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. The kick by Marr is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and this is incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flush to his right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This is Smith with a grab. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. Hurts fumbles it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're in.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He finds his target. It's Schultz. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Elliott running right to the 43, 2nd down. Final play of the half. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Schultz. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. It's a swim kick fielded just inside the 20. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Brown. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.